So this is a fantastic little sequence. If you ever get a tight neck and shoulders, if you hold a lot of tension here, you'll enjoy this one. So sitting in a cross-leg position, or whatever's comfy for you. If you want your legs out, that's okay too. And just bring your arm and bring it all the way over the top of the head. So breathing in, and as you exhale, bring your ear in the direction of the shoulder and feel that length all the way down the opposite side. Doesn't matter which side you do first. Lowering the shoulder, just being really mindful not to strain this side of the neck, but just lengthening softly. Keep breathing deeply, and then come all the way back to center. Release the arm, and we do the same on the other side. So breathing in, and as you exhale, just easing the ear all the way down in the direction of the shoulder. So we're feeling that length all the way down this side, lowering the shoulder. And then coming all the way back to center. So this time we interlace the fingers and we place them behind the back of the neck. Bring your elbows together and look up. Take a big in-breath. And as you exhale, open the arms and look down. So we're breathing in, elbows together, looking up. Exhale, looking down, open the elbows. And a few more like this. So this gives the neck a lovely massage, and it stops you taking the head too far back, so it stops you straining the neck. But a nice movement for the neck. Good, and we release that. Now while your hands are here, use the pads of the fingers to give yourself a really good massage all the way down the back of the neck and into the shoulder. And do the same on the other side. So really press on nice and hard, softening all those muscles. Good, and then just bring the hands onto the knees. So your next big in-breath brings the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. Now really shrug the shoulders, give them a good squeeze. And as you exhale, let go. 4 more times. Breathing in, squeezing. Exhale and let go. Breathing in, a good squeeze. And let go. 2 more. And let that go. Good. So then, coming onto your hands and knees here, we come into puppy pose. So we lengthen through the arms. Try and keep your hips as much in line with the knees as you can. So we're lengthening through the spine, really reaching even out through the fingertips, glancing up towards the fingertips to get an extra squeeze. And from here, take a nice stroll all the way over to the right with the hands. We come all the way back to centre, and we go over to the other side, staying nice and low, glancing up towards the fingertips to get an extra squeeze in the shoulders, looking down if that feels better for you. And then taking a stroll all the way back to centre. So from here, curling the toes under, and take your hands all the way down by the side of the legs and hold on to the soles of the feet. The crown of the head comes onto the mat as close to the knees as you can get it, and then lift the hips as high as you can. So this is called rabbit pose. It's a lovely release for the neck and the shoulders. It balances hormones as well. A few breaths here. Good, and we just let that go. So lengthening the arms back out in front of you, toes are curled under. Let's head up into downward facing dog. Just move the hips from side to side. Really let your head and chest just fall through the arms. The shoulders work down the back and together. The neck is nice and free. We bring the shoulders directly over the wrists, the knees, the thighs, the tummy, comes all the way down to the mat. So into Cobra then. So the pelvis is pressing down, the elbows are in towards the rib cage, the shoulders are released. So if your shoulders are scrunched up like this, Really pay attention to the shoulders and lower them. If this is too high, come a little bit lower. Find the right spot for your back. So we soften in Cobra, looking over one shoulder, looking over the other. Keep the neck moving, keep it nice and free. Good, and then we come all the way down to the mat. So lengthening your arms all the way out in front of you, and the legs lengthen out behind you, a bit like the Superman pose. Looking down in the direction of the mat, take a big in-breath, and as you exhale, lifting the arms and lifting the legs. Take a few breaths here, keep reaching. And then slowly lower back down. So one more round of that. Breathing in, exhale and lift. And lowering back down. So the hands come into a strong position underneath the shoulders. The right knee now comes up in the direction of the right hand. So imagine you're a baby trying to crawl. Press the hands down so you can lift the upper body and then lift the back foot. Then we look over the right shoulder and just try and catch a glimpse of that back foot. Come back to centre, lower the foot down, lengthen the leg back out behind you, coming all the way down, and then the left knee comes up towards the left hand. Press the hands down, lifting up here, lift the back foot and look over the left shoulder. Just try and catch a glimpse of that foot. Good, all the way back to centre, lower the foot down, coming all the way down, lengthen the leg. Good. So we bring this left hand underneath the forehead. The right arm goes out to the side. We breathe in, and as we exhale, lifting the right arm and following the hand with your eyes, the right side of the body will come off the ground, and keep following until you can't go any further. Slowly we come all the way back. And then we do the same on the other side. Breathing in, exhale and lift. And coming all the way down, nice and slowly. So pressing the hands down underneath the shoulders, lifting the feet. And imagine there's a huge beach ball in the small of your back and you want to wrap yourself around it. So breathing in, exhale, lift the upper body and bring the head towards the feet. Bring the feet towards the head and wrap yourself around that beach ball. Lower the shoulders, open the chest. Try not to hold the breath. And nice and slowly lower all the way down. Now this time we hold on to the ankles, and this might feel enough for you. If so, just stay here like this. If you want to come into the full extension of the bow pose, take a big in breath, and as you exhale, lift the legs, lift the chest, push the ankles or feet into the hands. Good, and release. Release the hands and then roll all the way over onto your back. So, with the feet flat on the floor and the arms down by the side of the body, notch by notch, vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to lift the spine off the mat. So keep lifting the hips high. Lift as much as you can, and when you can't lift any further, roll all the way onto the top of one shoulder and do the same on the other side. And then interlace the fingers to push the hands away. Bridge pose. Take some good long deep breaths here. Watch as the tummy rises and falls. It's a great lengthener and strengthener for the back. It's good for digestion too. Either stay here or bring the hands underneath the shoulders to lift all the way up into wheel. And coming all the way down. So if you're in bridge pose, slowly bring the spine back down to the mat, lengthening as you go. Bringing the knees all the way into the chest for a bit of a sway from side to side. And then the feet come flat on the floor. The arms go out to the sides, and we take the knees all the way over to the left. And we take the left foot and we plant it onto the top of the right knee as we look towards the right fingertips. So take some big breaths here, filling the entire torso. Release the foot, come back to centre. Take the knees over to the other side. So the right foot goes onto the top of the left knee and we look to the left. The foot comes off the knee, all the way back to centre. The knees come into the chest. Push them away and bring them back. Push them away and bring them back. Plant the feet firmly on the mat. Let the knees rest together. Just let the hands rest on the tummy. And just take a moment here. Let all that hard work just take place in the body.